It is 9:47 on this Saturday morning. It is time for Imagine It. Chief Scientist Carl Nelson is here, and I'm a little bit scared, Carl. I'm seeing a saw here.
No, it's okay. It's the last weekend to see the guitar exhibition.
Okay.
So I stopped into the garage and picked up some tools so we could talk about sound.
Oh, all right. These are things that most of us probably have around the house. Maybe not a bow. But.
Perhaps. Aluminum rod. Okay, really simple. And I put rosin from a bow on my fingers.
Okay.
If I drag my fingers down the rod, I can set up vibrations in the rod.
Ooh.
And generate a really, really intense sound. Okay?
Sorry, everybody. Good morning.
And we can do that same thing with the saw blade here.
Really? Okay.
So when things vibrate in the air, they generate sound waves.
Sure.
But you can't really hear this, right? It's vibrating so slowly that the frequency is too low for us to hear.
Okay.
But if you grab your bow here, I've got some marks on the saw. If you just drag your bow against the saw right down here, we should be able to get the bow to stick and slip along. Keep doing it. To stick and slip a little bit harder. There we go.
Oh,
okay, so that sound, not the best sound in the world. We can make it better though.
Okay.
Just like on a guitar where you can adjust the tension in the strings, we can adjust the tension in the saw here by bending
by pulling it down. Okay.
So we can actually then get a higher frequency.
Okay.
If we release the tension, it'll go down.
Cool.
If we bring the tension up and get higher, we can do all sorts of spooky
that sounds like
sci-fi.
A cartoon. Yeah.
Awesome. So lots of really cool science behind this stuff. But even better, I think, than the saw is the corrugated tube that I picked up at the hardware store. So go ahead and pick yours up.
All right.
And what we're going to do with these, this is so cool, I think. Grab one close to the end and the other about this far away.
Okay.
And what I'm going to do is just spin the tube around really slowly.
Okay.
And if you listen...
I think I need to switch mine. Here we go.
Just don't hit me in the head. You can hear it generates a sound. What we're actually doing is flinging air molecules out the end of this part of the tube.
Okay.
Other molecules are coming in here, generating an airflow.
Oh.
Okay.
So which side's the sound coming from, or is it both?
Well, it's actually coming out of both.
Okay.
Okay. But if we hold this close to our mics, we can probably make it easier to hear. And the cool thing about this is, as you slowly increase the speed, keep going faster. Faster. All right, let me try. If we start really slow, we get one note. If I speed up, second note, third note. And what's cool about this, unlike the saw, where we could get different frequencies with different tensions, this only works at certain notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's all because of the physics of fitting certain numbers of wavelengths of sound in this size tube.
Oh, so it's because of the size of this tube. If we went bigger or smaller, it would be different?
It would be different. And in fact, if you do it with a tube that doesn't have the corrugation in it, you would get no sound.
Really? Is that just the way that it travels?
As the air flows through the tube, it causes little vortices, generates all kinds of frequencies, but only those that can fit inside the tube are actually amplified, and you can hear those.
Okay, so if we had just a normal tube, we just hear the whooshing of the air,
You would just hear the whooshing of the tube going around. You wouldn't hear those nice...
Huh. You can do that really fast, way faster than I can. Very cool. Well, the science behind the sound, that's really awesome. And you mentioned that you have a chance to see guitar. We have a little bit of video here if you haven't had a chance to check it out yet. It is the final weekend for that exhibit and really fun for the whole family. You know, we've talked about this time and time again. Some of the exhibits that you bring in are geared towards the kids. I've heard already that a lot of the younger children love this because it's hands-on, but a lot of the adults too.
Exactly. I mean, we've got the 42-foot-long guitar that you can play. It's the Guinness World of Records largest playable guitar. You can walk on it.
Very cool.
You can see it in the video there. It's really cool. And just the selection of the guitars we have, everything from the Rickenbacker frying pan, which is like the original electric guitar, all the way up to some sound experiments you can do there. Sound pipes. You can experiment with sound, just like we were doing here with those tubes. So it's a lot of fun. I think it appeals to everybody. Very
cool. Well, Carl, thanks so much for coming in. You can go down to the Imagination Station today. They are open. And from there, we're going to send it over to the guys. They have a check of sports.